Good morning. So we've stayed in this lay-by for the last couple of nights, just really peaceful, out in the Yorkshire Dales. We're going to explore this beautiful national park that they call God's Own Country and just kind of show you what life's like on the road, how you can live differently. We're going to show you ET in this episode because the sun's shining, spring's here. Let's explore. Come on, in your box. Good girl. Can you manage? There we go. We go exploring.
Ready? Go, 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 go. Are you excited where you're going? There's all that grass.
I've said to Emma for ages and ages, where's that place in the Yorkshire Dales where it's like a circle, it's high up, and I've been trying to explain it to her. Anyway, we've just come across it randomly. It's a beautiful spot, is this? Perfect for an overnight stay. Stunning views.
Ow.
If reason is out of my head, why won't you tell me? Your body fell out of the bed. Why should I stay?
Just need a little bit of positive thinking now.
The number one question people always ask us is, how do you live like that? I'd love to live like that. How do you do that? And it's far easier than you think, really. I think we've been told that we have to kind of live in the system and live in houses, and we've been told how we're supposed to live. And actually, when you look back at how humans were potentially supposed to live, it wasn't sat in an office for 9-10 hours a day, trying to work really hard to pay for kind of this expensive car and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think in a world where there's so much violence and so much kind of, how shall I put it, corruption at the top, you know, power-hungry people that are just interested in money, it's so important to be able to escape from all that and to, in however way you want to do it, you know. Sometimes for some people that's a weekend, isn't it? And for other people that's actually living out here in nature, in the wild as much as possible, just to try and get away from that. So I can see why people say that they'd love to like live like this. And we've filmed quite a few videos on kind of van life and living on the road and whether it's easy or not and all that kind of stuff. But I think what we're searching for at the moment, all of us across the world, is peace and quiet. And it feels so busy in your mind, doesn't it? And the world's so uncertain at the minute that when you're out here, you just feel a sense of freedom and back to your primitive state. I know that sounds deep, but it really is kind of just you, your van, a few belongings, and wide open spaces.
You know how that curtain wire snapped and we tied it up with a piece of fabric to the big massive hook things on the wall, which was just like a temporary solution which has lasted months. So I decided, I found one of them little curtain hooks and I've put that into the wood there just to fasten it back up again. So my plan is to get, because I feel like it's not winter anymore now, is it? So so I've taken the heat blankets off the little seats. They've gone. See you later to them. And I'm taking the insulation things off the window, which we usually take off in summer, but we keep on all winter. So I've taken them off. See you to them. So I can get some sunshine coming through and make it feel like it's like summer again. So I feel like it's on its way now. Like I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Like literally, it's warming up. I've lost my little tie though that I had a minute ago. Where have I put that?
Let's get Gretel the kettle going. Come on, Gretel.
There we go.
Alright, what have we done with them cups?
Cups.
Yeah.
Oh, in washing up bowl, I think.
Colombian coffee.
Get it back to feeling like summer again.
It's definitely summer now. Well, it's not summer.
No,
It's
but
definitely spring. I've seen a daffodil and it's warm today.
I was saying this morning, wasn't I, about the fact that we confuse sunshine with light.
Oh, you haven't got any of your milk, love, have you?
No.
Right, well, what we'll do you want one of your sachets?
Yeah, I'll have one of them with a little bit of
Oh, no.
coffee
I
in.
don't know what to do now. If you joined us last week, you left us in the Lake District. We've come further down now into the beautiful, beautiful Yorkshire Dales. This is the #1 national park for me. I think I've said this before, that there's very, very few places on the entire planet that actually beat the Yorkshire Dales, especially, I'm going to say in summer, but winter's epic in the Yorkshire Dales as well. There's just waterfalls, mountains, moorlands, wild swimming places. It's epic, isn't it, Daisy? She's wanting a dinner, that little dog. Yeah, so we're down here in the Yorkshire Dales. We've just kind of meandered down. And this episode really is it's just a nice relaxing episode. I think, like I say, that's what we all need. We all need that bit of headspace where we can just relax. You know, for you guys, relax for 30 minutes while you watch us. And for us, we just don't do well with the system.
Right, I need to make some dinner.
Finally spring, we've finally got our window back. There's no insulation in anymore. It's spring, Emma.
I feel like it's one of them of I'm really excited that it's spring, but I'm not sure if it actually is spring.
It is.
And
it's
summer.
here. Or if it's just like a
the-
one-off.
No, I'm not sure.
One-off
It's just
few
what
days.
we're seeing is light, not actually sun. Just there's a difference, isn't there? There's light and then there's sun, and it's been dark for like 6 months. So now we've seen a bit of light. We go with sunshine, but I don't know if it is. But have you seen all them potholes out there? How bad they are. I'm going to send a picture to that guy on social media that comes out and he fills it with muck and flowers, and then council has to come and fill potholes in. There's no peace, there's no nature, the noise taking over the nature. I know they enjoy having a ride out like anybody else, but it's this like zoom, 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 and there's hundreds of them. It's like a swarm of flies, isn't it? It's like when you're in Ibiza and all, like having loads of wasps coming past your head with all them scooters, then they come whizzing past you. It's like that. I feel overwhelmed. You need to take me somewhere quieter. This ain't quiet enough. Them poor sheep. They're going to be all disturbed.
Oh my goodness, it's like that Isle of Man TT race or something. It's just like like that, motorbikes everywhere. Now I don't mind Harley Davidsons and things like that, but these bikes are like bzzz, like that, like little wasps everywhere, disturbing the tranquil peace of the countryside. We're moving. You're disturbing your peace, Daisy? Yeah. Bit early for this to be the park up anyway, isn't it, really?
Oh, I don't want to park up yet. No, I want to go off and investigate and see what there is. There's loads to see yet. It's summertime.
Springtime.
It's nearly summertime.
We've got to spring now, you want it to be summer. You're moving, you're racing. You're racing through the year. It's like now it's summer. Oh, and then we'll get to summer. She'll be like, oh yes, it's nearly autumn.
No, I won't, 'cause I don't like autumn.
Come on, we're going.
I don't like autumn and I don't like winter. I only like summer. So my whole year is just based around looking forward to summer. Have I done everything this to know? I haven't, look. Keep forgetting stuff. Put your tail. Oh no, my noise. Ugh.
You see, that's how peaceful van life is, like I was saying. Beautiful, peace and quiet, away from the noise of the busy world.
So there's one little glimmer of sunshine through the clouds, and then everybody comes out, and the push bikes, motorbikes, They've got as much right to be here as us, haven't they? It's just that they make more noise,
Not really.
don't they? And mate Ian will be going mad, he'll be shouting at telly. Sorry Ian, but they are noisy.
Popular kind of spot up here for vans, motorhomes. There's a little, like, I bet that's a little micro camper, that little red one there.
It's weird, isn't it? All different sizes of vans. Like, Roman is kind of in between, isn't she? She's quite a good size, but you get like, you've got some massive ones, and you've got really, yeah, it is a tiny micro camper, that. Just driving towards us now. You've got some tiny ones. You know, you've got all these kind of, you've got your traditional motorhome look. It's just weird, isn't it, how many different sorts of vans there are. Look at the size of that one. Proper tiny.
It's gone like that to start her up, and I've left the keys in the back. Oh, Daisy, give me a minute. I've forgotten them. We're not going anywhere without keys, are we? Even though it's sunny and it's spring, it's very muddy up here. Get the keys, hang on. They're up here, look. Got him. Right, now we can go, Daisy. See if we can find anything epic. Daisy, let's go. Stuck in a traffic jam. Where are you going? Ah,
Careful, Mr. Sheep. It's walking in front of you.
oh no, there's one coming up the side of me as well.
I'm going to try this new coffee thing that your mum got us. So I've made a drink in it. Apparently, I've never used it, but apparently what you do is you just plug it in. So I've plugged it in there. You plug it in here. It's got, oh, I'm lucky from being in drawer. And then, what do you do then? Is it plugged in properly? Oh, there we go. And then it tells you what degrees centigrade your drink's at. So this is at 64.5. And then you can basically just, I think you use a set button. There we go. So you can set it to whatever temperature look that you want it to be at. So say if I wanted it to be at 66, which is higher than what it's at the minute, and then it'll keep heating it up. I don't know how it works. It's like a kettle or something. So it basically keeps it at that temperature. It warms the cup or something, so that then it gets it to the right temperature, and then it keeps it there. I don't think it boils your water from scratch. I don't think it works like as if you put cold drink in there. I think that'd take a while. But you can keep it at room temperature, body temperature, hot or very hot. And then, yeah, that's great. Only thing is, you've got to be attached to this, to the wall, haven't you? Oh, what's it doing now? Oh, it's telling me it's heated it up to that temperature.
Yeah, I think it's done it, hasn't it?
So now it's ready to drink. But you do have to be attached to the wall, don't you? So I suppose what you do is, if your coffee's cooled down, which happens all the time when you're in a van, because I do it all the time, I have to warm up my coffee so many times. And if you're a mum, you know what that's like, because literally I don't think any parent ever drinks a hot cup of coffee from the moment they have a child. But you can basically just like heat it up, can't you? So as it cools down, you can stick it back on to warm it up, which is really good, because normally, like if you're in a house, you can put it in a microwave. But in a van, I end up having to pour it into a pan, heat it up on stove, or remake a whole drink. So I've just realised, yeah, it's really good, isn't it? I'm right impressed with that, actually.
So today we've just been getting some editing done, picked up a little bit of shopping. We're at Kirkby Lonsdale now, which is one of our kind of regular haunts, one of our regular park ups. You kind of go up a little sort of lay-by road, and then it's a little car park, and it's just a really kind of good stopover, really good safe space. Usually other vans parked up. It's popular with like motorbikes and stuff like that. There's a little ice cream vendor there, which I'm hoping is still open, because we're going to get an ice cream and then sit by the river. This is going to be our park up for tonight before we continue to kind of explore the Yorkshire Dales area, really.
The reason, as I turn these lights out, the reason that I've been making this coffee is because we're going to head down to a lovely little river. Daisy loves it by the water. No, we're going to head down to a lovely little river and just feel like spring, feel like summer. have a lovely little evening drink of coffee by the water. Fabulous being in a van. This is just what I love about van life. I love just being at a park up, wherever you want, and just decide on a whim. Let's pull over here. Let's go down to a little river. Let's go have a coffee. Let's go have a paddle. Let's pull over and get an ice cream. Let's park up here for tonight and we can be next to this food truck in the morning for breakfast. I don't know. There's just let's take off and go and get donuts by the beach. Oh, we could go get donuts. But that's what I love about van life. It's like you can just, there's never a boring time, is there? It's not dull, you know. And it doesn't have to cost you a fortune either.
For anybody that's looking for like a park up safe, maybe you're new to van life, maybe you don't want to kind of try the little lay-bys and the Yorkshire Dales to start with, if you're around the Yorkshire Dales area, Kirkby Lonsdale is the place to start. You're pretty much welcome to park here overnight. I think the most we've ever done is a couple of nights, but you never have any bother up here. It's great. And it's literally at the start of the Yorkshire Dales, so you've kind of got whole Yorkshire Dales on your doorstep. So this place is also commonly known as Devil's Bridge. Daisy don't want to go down. She don't want to go down. Do you want to go down there, Daisy? Come on. Come on, we'll go this way. Let me carry you.
Come on.
She won't squeeze through. She thinks she's going to get stuck. Good girl. Daddy's not thin enough for this. Oh.
This way. Here, look, Daisy. Daisy.
She's fine.
Daisy, this way.
Come on, love.
She don't want
What
to
are
go
you
near
doing?
rocks. She don't like it.
Oh, don't you like it?
I can't climb over all.
Come on then, I'll pick you up. Good girl, I've got you now. She don't want to go over these little rocks, do you, chicken? Right, sit down there. You're gonna go sit with Mummy.
It's got you, hasn't
There you go.
it? Yeah.
Right, let's check out these cups that my mum bought us. Oh yeah, they're good then, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's all right, isn't it?
They're clever, innit? I absolutely love it when you come to places like this and there's just all these like moss covered roots and beautiful trees just like covered in ivy. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's an energy about trees, isn't there? It's almost like electrifying, isn't it? You can feel the vibration from them. You can feel the energy inside yourself. It just picks you up. Nature's boost, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm not sure if this is actually wild garlic here or not. I'll have to have a smell it. It looks similar, but it grows, I mean, it is literally everywhere, but usually it grows more in sort of clumps than that, really. Let's have a look. Just picked this one. Yeah, it is. It is definitely, I can smell it. Really, really strong. If I take any of that back to the van with me though, Reese will go mad after last time. I don't know if you remember it. Well, where were we? I can't remember where we were. I made him pick loads of it. I made him pick absolutely loads of it, and we had like a whole basket full of it. But it were in van for about a week while you were using it, you know, in your various cooking and stuff. But it stunk. The van absolutely stunk all week. It absolutely reeked. You just pick it, chop it. My friend Ella introduced me to it, and then put it into like a kind of a creamy sort of sauce, you know, just like some fresh cream or something like that, or some, what do they call it now, creme fraiche. And then mix it in with some pasta, cooked pasta. Absolutely gorgeous, dead easy, dead quick meal, and really, really cheap, but oh, it smells so nice. I absolutely love the smell of it, like wild garlic. It's just beautiful. Look at it though, there's loads of it, absolutely loads of it. Little stream coming down from under there. This is what I mean about coming out into nature though. You just never know what you're going to find. You just go for a wander and you come across this. Quite a lot of midges around at the minute though. I picked some from up here. Yeah, I mean, I know like living in a van, travelling in a van, whatever, it ain't for everybody, is it? You know, it definitely ain't. You know, I know a lot of people say to me, oh, I don't know how you do that, I couldn't do that. But I think there's a misinterpretation of what it is as well. You know, it's not, yeah, it is a small space, Obviously everybody's vans are different, aren't they? Some small, some large, but regardless, it's not the size of a house, is it? Winter can be difficult because obviously it's colder. Everybody gets a bit fed up in a van in winter, but you're not in it 24/7, are you? You're out and about, you're in nature, you're doing this. You're just exploring, constantly moving about. You've got to live with less things, less money, less space. Less is the key word when you're living in a van. But you know, it's exciting. And you're not trying to do that thing where you're going, oh, for 2 weeks this year, we're going to go on holiday. So we're going to cram everything that we can into that 2 weeks. You know, we don't have that because we're working while we're moving. We're moving while we're working. It's, you know, we don't have that thing of where you're just limited to a specific small time where you can go away and get away from everything. You're constantly getting rejuvenated by the trees, by nature. I don't know, I just love it. It's not for everybody, I get that, but I just absolutely love it. Anyway, I'm going to take this garlic back and please Reese with the fact that this is what we're putting in the van. I ain't got loads of it anyway, I've only got a little bit. It's not end up well, is it? Wait till I tell him. He'll be overjoyed. Make our way back down. Oh, it looks like some kind of ancient Gothic-y thing there, doesn't it? With that. How beautiful is that bridge? Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, Reese, I've got some garlic. Only a little bit. It's not a lot. I just know how overjoyed you'll be after last time when we had it in van. It smelled van out for a week. Garlic, wild garlic, it's covered in it up there.
Oh, not that again. That's a grass for you. That's a grass for you. Good girl.
I feel the need to put no against every single thing that we can do in life that might have a little bit of enjoyment out of.
Can you manage? Good girl. Come on, we'll go back to the van now. So we'll head back to the van now. We'll get some tea on the go. Emma's spotted some lambs. Oh, it's spring, Emma, isn't it?
I know, look at him. I really want to cuddle it. Oh, it's butting heads. Oh. How do you call a sheep? A lamb? How do you call it over?
Now it's definitely springtime, innit? Little lambs jumping about all over the place. Lambs, daffodils. It's here, guys. It's here. Can't go in there with them sheep. Come on.
Come on.
Hi. Hello. Come on. It won't be the Yorkshire Dales without some sheep, would it? He's looking at you through there. I wonder what he's saying to you, Emma. Comments below what you think the sheep's saying to Emma.
Hello. Being out, living, travelling in a van, I just love it because you just get to see so much more stuff. You're always out and about.
An easy life, isn't it?
Seeing stuff.
No,
and then we
no
do
stress.
that, so you don't miss it. We film it, so you get to see it all as well. Oh, I love these spring evenings. Isn't it weird how it happens?
Summer nights.
Just happens like literally in the space of a week.
Space of a week.
It?
Last week it was literally freezing. We had the little heater on again, and then this week it's literally it's summer, isn't it? It's spring. It's here. I'm getting deck chairs out tomorrow. I do not know what to say about this, guys. There's now an overnight parking sign at Kirkby Lonsdale Devil's Bridge. I don't believe it. Why? That's never been there before. I'm sure it hasn't. I'm sure that's new. Loads of people park up here all the time and there's never ever any litter. It's absolutely spotless. People know to keep it clean. I don't understand why that's there. I've never seen that before. I think we're going to have to move on now. Damn, that's a big blow. We've lost another one. Guess what I've just seen?
What?
There's a no overnight parking sign.
What, here?
Yeah.
Since when?
I don't know, I've never noticed it before. We've stopped here for
No,
years.
people have been able to stay. Although, there is a thing where you can only stay, you can't stay up that bit, up there.
No, it's down there.
Eh? No.
That guy
Why would they
stinks.
do that?
I don't know, but we're gonna have to move on. I don't know. I think we'll just move on. That's another one. Another one bites the dust, guys.
Then it needs to stop, does this though? It really does need to stop. It's getting ridiculous. People have got a right to live the way they want to live, haven't they?
I was just saying,
You
it's
know.
always spotless here, isn't it?
Always, always. People pick up all the rubbish. You know, I've never seen any issues. Never, ever. There's no reason for it at all. Don't get it at all.
Is it me, or do people have a big problem with people like living in vans and stuff? I don't know. I know it's been talked about quite a lot on it on other channels recently, that councils seem to be clamping down on it. We've never ever found a problem. We've never been moved on, as you know. But that's the second kind of no overnight parking sign we've found at places where we normally stop over, we normally tidy the area up. Everybody does. All van lifers keep these areas tidy because we love them. Like, why would we mess something up that we absolutely love? It doesn't make any sense at all. And if they have got a problem with people parking up in these places, put a little donation box in and charge £3 a night. Like, I just do not see the issue at all. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's because they just want us all to live in bricks. Like, you're not allowed to roam. Anyway, we'll move on because that's the respectful thing to do, innit? It says no, it says no. Let's hit the road. Before we set off, Emma's just had a look on Park for Night, and it is no
Yeah.
more.
There's a few comments on there saying, like, really sad that we've lost this place, you know. This is the thing, it's not people who necessarily live in vans either, if people have got an issue with that. It's people who are coming away with the kids for a weekend. It's people who are, you know, people who might not have actually a lot of money and they've invested everything they've got into having a little van that they can take the kids away on a weekend in because they can't afford to go and stay in bed and breakfast or hotels or go abroad or whatever. Sometimes it's a choice thing, other times it's not. Sometimes just because people like to have an holiday where you just go to nature and you're not spending a fortune, it gets right on my nerves, does this. There's no reason for it. There's literally no reason for it. Nobody's causing any problems. There's never been any reports of trouble around here that I'm aware of anyway. I've never heard of anything. Every single report on Park for Night is always quiet night, no problems, no issues. In fact, by having people in vans come and stay overnight in these places, what you tend to do is put off all of your kind of racer types that come speeding round in the cars and stuff like that, because they don't do that when there's people like us parked up keeping an eye on the place. So they're actually not helping themselves whatsoever, and they'll probably end up with a load of people just turning up in cars and doing whatever that they do in the cars. You know, it's really sad. You know, it's the comments on Park for Night are all about, like, you know, loved being able to just take a walk into the village and spend my money in the village and go into, you know, the local cafes and what have you, and pubs and things like that, restaurants and stuff. Won't be doing that anymore now because I can't go back and stay in my van. That's the thing, that these villages are losing as well. They're losing.
Don't really know what they're trying to accomplish, because we will, as a community, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of us across the country, find somewhere to stay. So it's like, why not charge £3, knowing that your local village is going to benefit from that, knowing that most van lifers, 99.9% of people living in vans, will clean up, the place will be tidier than it was before we got here. We always make sure, and that's a community thing, that's not just us, it's a community thing. That's one of the rules, it's one of our own rules that we make for ourselves when you're on the road, is that you make sure the place is tidy. We love nature, we're nature lovers, all the community is nature lovers, so of course we're going to keep it tidy. And if you put up no overnight parking signs, if anybody's watching this from a council or whatever, then we're just going to find somewhere else. We'll always find somewhere else, like, you know, wherever that is. And if the day comes where there's this massive kind of hatred for our way of life where we can't park anywhere, well then we'll go to Europe, you know, only for 3 months because they only let you leave the country for 3 months, but we will go to Europe. It's like, the whole thing doesn't make any sense. Let us know genuinely, guys, in the comments what you think of that, whether you think it's okay to just park wherever you want, that councils should scrap these no overnight parking signs, whether you think that we should pay, because that's my view. I think £2 a night, £3 a night is absolutely no problem with that at all. No problem with putting £3 in a little honesty box here and tidying up while we're here, you know. But to say no just for the sake of it, you know, what's sad is this place will probably be now covered in litter because it'll be van lifers that tidy the place up. Anyway, enough ranting. We'll move on. We'll find somewhere that we are welcome to stay for tonight. But it's a big loss, is this? It's a big blow. Everybody knows Devil's Bridge as a place that's really nice. There's a good community here. And it's a shame. What a shame. We've just been sort of driving around enjoying the sunshine, really. But it's coffee time. We're going to stop here because this is beautiful, beautiful little spot that we just kind of passed. I had to turn around to come back to it. Oh, like, oh, that's great. So let's get Gretel the kettle on. Let's go sit here and check out these views. It's just a really relaxing episode, this, isn't it? Like, well, that's what we're doing. We're just enjoying what feels like the first days of spring, proper spring, which is just epic. How long have I waited for this to come? And now it just feels like it's here. We're just kind of like, feels a bit like those summer vibes are coming through. Thing, I've not left myself enough room to get out here. Just squeeze through. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to get out this way. Damn. I've not given myself enough room, am I? Ow. Ouch. I'm trying, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. And I've got my leg stuck.
Well, move the bag. You're going to have to go back over.
No, I can't because I'm nearly there.
And move my bag.
Hang on.
Why are the men just absolutely useless?
I'm not useless, love. I'm just stuck.
You're just useless.
Get the camera so I can hold it.
What am I doing with it? Come on.
Right.
What you...
I'm trying to get out this way because I parked too near to the bushes so that other people can get past. It's not all about us, Emma. You've got to allow people to get past.
Well,
you're just being selfish.
But you're not meant to become a contortionist in process of it. You just need to move my back so you can get out.
Ta-da.
Do you know, men, honestly, men, there's some lovely snowdrops over there anyway, and some daffies. You can take daisies as well and go and enjoy them.
Yeah, just proving that it is, in fact, spring.
It is
blue sky,
very spring.
green grass.
There you go. I'm going to bank kettle on.
Wasn't that a song? Blue sky, green grass. Green, green grass. Blue, blue sky. Snowdrops. Birds tweeting in the trees. Ah, this is it, innit? This is the life. This is bliss. And look at these views. This is just epic, isn't it? This is how we like to live our lives. Like, no chaos, no busyness. Just out here, relaxing, roaming the roads, free. Finding little stopovers. Places to have cups of coffee. Nice, isn't it, Daisy? Oh, not them again. Come on, we'll go this way. Can you hear the birdie? Yeah. Ah, spring at last, Daisy. Come on, are we playing? Come on.
Bit of your dinner now. To be fair, Daisy, I think you've had your dinner twice. You've certainly had a breakfast and your dinner anyway, haven't you? You know you're really hitting summer when Daisy starts to want to drink.
You can never go wrong with a park up in a lay-by. Lay-bys are totally underrated. Like, they're just lovely little stopovers of lay-bys. Like this one, it's like life in the lay-bys. It's just great. And there's nowhere better than the Yorkshire Dales for like park ups in little lay-bys, down little kind of country lanes. It's just beautiful. Don't even really know what the message of this vlog today is. We always like to give a message if you're new here. We like to kind of have an underlying message to each vlog. And I think this vlog, it's just about, you don't have to live in this busy, buzzing, chaotic lifestyle that we're told that we have to live in. Like, there is a different way of living, there's a different life, you know. It doesn't even have to be living in a van. You know, there's canal boats, nomadic life is a different way of living. And there's so many people doing it now. There's so many people realising that actually there's a different way to live. There's a different way than what we've been told that we have to do. You know, it's living outside of the box. Somebody put on our comments last week in last week's vlog, like, how we don't seem to live in a box, and we don't live in any one little box. We don't even class ourselves as van lifers. We just like to roam around. We like to explore. We like the peace and quiet of a lay-by, you know. And so I think that's probably the message of this vlog, is to show kind of what life's like. Van life isn't always epic from place to place to place to place, you know. Sometimes it's nice just to slow down and stop and listen to the birds and watch the sunset and, you know, all those lovely little things. There's going to be a motorbike interrupting me again now. It's like, I swear to God, it's like, look, there he goes, like an Isle of Man TT race. Meow, meow. You enjoying the peace and quiet, Emma?
Yeah, apart from the motorbikes coming, like, yeah, whizzing past, but it's lovely. My message for this week is just relax. Relax and chill out and just take a breath. Feel like that Bob Marley song, you know, that don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Just chill and relax, enjoy, feel the summer vibes, and then I'll be full of energy because I'll have been revitalised, ready for next week with the sunshine. And but I feel really energetic. It's just like, you just want to absorb it, don't you? You just want to absorb
Well,
that
yeah,
sunshine.
because you don't know how long it's going to stay around before it's winter again.
I know, it's just looking out. I'm contemplating, do like I take the carpet up in the van and we go back to the lino. We're in summer now, we're ready to take the carpet up.
It's nowhere near summer with spring. You're racing in front again.
I know,
You're racing in
but-
front. You're like, just settle down, relax. You're on about relaxing, right? Jumping about 7 weeks into the future.
I know, but I like to get myself like ready for it. You know, you know, I'm typically British. I'm one of them that jumps and gets the shorts on at the first sign of a bit of sunshine. I grab my lilo, grab my deck chair, run out into the back garden with a beer and some shorts on, and your bikini top on, and you've only had sunshine for 3 seconds.
What do you want to do now?
Well, I'm thinking we can move on and just find another place to chill and go for a little wander with Daisy, or Seems we've got a bit of light and a bit of weather. I could finish that little bit of carpet in the back.
I'll do that. I don't know if you remember, I got him on a market. I can't play any familiar songs at all. 'Cause no, YouTube won't allow it. Emma's laughing because she thinks it's like you can't play any songs at all. I'm all right on him. I'm all right on him.
You don't mean he's not allowed to, it means he physically can't.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not allowed to. YouTube won't physically can't. I can. I can play Three Blind Mice on it. I'll have you know. Right, I think it's time to probably get E.T. out. Show you E.T. So this is E.T. So we promised to show you E.T. This is E.T. It's going to change how you view our videos. I'm so excited. We've saved so hard to get this. See, Mum, I'm a real YouTuber now. Watch
Look at
this.
him, the little fella.
Look at him.
Go on, love.
Right, are you ready?
Steady.
3, 2, 1.